Welcome back to Living Out Here. Today, we're going to be back on fixing a washer. So, is your washer doing this and flashing the F5 code? Well, I have a fix for you. Let me show you. First, we gotta pull this back out. All right, sweet. Now we've got it out, unplugged, mind you. You need to follow your lines that connect up to your washer because we're gonna have to disconnect those. So you need to turn off the valve for those. We're gonna disconnect these. You may have a little bit of water that comes out of them, but it's not gonna be very much since you got the valves off. It's not like they're constantly pushing water in it. Get that in the sink. We've got those disconnected. Now, we're gonna take the back plates off. Let me show you. We're gonna take this 1/4 inch screw out. Gonna pop loose, and those 2 tabs are what holds it in. Now, we're gonna take this back cover off. It's right here, 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 and here. Yep, that's all of them. So let's remove all those. Now that they're all removed, the plate just sort of slides out and off, and you've come to this point on the back. Now we need to pop this off. There's 2 clips right about here that are holding it. This thing can be a real pain if you don't know how to remove it. So I'm gonna slide. This one's too big. You need a skinnier one to do it with that. There's that one. Whew. And that one. There we go. Now it lifted off. So since this is off now and laying here, there's a cord right here. I've already replaced this main board display unit, so there's no clip on it. On this one, there's a little clip right there. You gotta pull out on it. So let's get this removed now by pressing on that and pulling up on this. We got it removed now. This is your actual lid lock switch right here. So we're gonna take it off and put it in this hole. And we're gonna move this off of the top of the washer. We're gonna take some painter's tape, tape it to there, to the lid, to hold the lid down, is what we're doing. Because next, what we're gonna do is take this off and prop it up. There's 2 more screws that have to come out, I think. Okay, that one's out. And the 2 screws that I missed were the one here in there. That will not let you tilt it up if you don't remove them. If you guys missed that, basically I pushed from this corner out. You gotta find that sweet spot of where it lifts up. So the lid lock switch is right here. We gotta take that off and replace it. The wire runs down, through, around, down to here, where we took it off before. You'll need something to pry these tabs up to get the cord out. So I found some string so we can hold this up while I work on it. Now I just gotta figure out a good place to run this string to hold it still and from falling on me while I'm working on it. Alright, now let's start popping this out. I need a screwdriver. All those clips are out. Now we move on to this. So these are a Torx bit. And you will reuse these screws. So, almost lost my bit. That would have been bad. Okay, that's how it comes out. This is the part number we are replacing it with for my washer. Now, let's reinstall or install the new one. It's not reinstall, for gosh sakes. Okay, started. All right, let's get this one started. Well, I'm not super torquing them either. Just putting a little bit of pressure on them. Okay. Now, let's rerun our cord here. Make sure you thread that back out the hole. You got a little retainer clip here. Now, let's undo my string. Alright. We're gonna come back down with it. Okay, make sure you press back on the front of those. Since we got this reinstalled and that reinstalled, let's go ahead and connect our wire. Our wire goes back to its home right there. Make sure you press it down and the clip comes back. Let's remove the tape. This now, we'll plug back into there. We flip it over and Pops in like so. Now, let's put the back cover on. This cover, put it back on. All right. The back's all put back together. Let's hook our hoses up. Make sure when you're connecting your hoses back up, go cold to cold and hot to hot. Make sure you trace your lines and make sure that they're on the right one. Oh, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Let's turn the water back on and see if this leaks. It is leaking. That's leaking a lot. Okay, let's try it again. You guys tell me if it starts leaking again. Nope, not on the hot. Cold. Not leaking on the cold. We've plugged it back in. Now, let's test it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. Lid's locked. The little red light came on, so should be good. Unlocked. Red light's off. Sweet. It worked. The washer's back. It's working. That means I get to keep using this washer. I don't have to go out and buy a new one. Thanks guys for hanging out with me, and hopefully you guys learned how to do this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And here's to another day of living out here.